What it do, y'all? Give me a second. Hey, sweeties. What it do? Let's see. Can y'all see me now? So y'all gonna hit the like button or y'all just gonna stare? Since I already got your minds. So, how y'all doing? Let me see. Y'all, I had to go to the studio all raspy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't possibly just talk low because you like to keep your voice. You know, that could never be the fucking case. But that being said, I am the happiest raspy orange you'll ever meet. And like I said, I'm gonna address this and I'm gonna leave it alone because I am who I say I am. Okay? Now, you can't get upset because you've only been on YouTube unstrategic, unfeminine for a year, okay? And what you thought was you were gonna keep copying my content the whole time you're here. So I don't give a fuck what you think about what I look like because I don't want you and I don't give a fuck what you do, okay? I am me. So therefore, I don't give a fuck what you think about me as a woman, okay? I don't care, okay? Get you some money, like I said. Okay, I do what I do. Half the songs you love in the industry, bitch, I probably wrote and got 20K for. Okay, here you go. Here's the rights. Okay, yeah. Okay, I does this shit, bitch. I've been doing this shit since Fiverr. Okay, so I don't know where hoes get off on pretending just because you come online playing games and unsuccessful at any fucking thing you could do in life that that's supposed to be me. Okay, so I say again, if you're upset because you don't have nothing going in life, fix that. Until then, I'm going to continue to be who I am and let my gifts make room for me. Matter of fact, you heard what I said, okay? Please don't pretend you would ever be, that, okay? And enjoy watching my channel. Okay, you can't play victim, you're not white. And you can't lie and steal content and then pretend someone's harassing you. No one knows you faceless nobody. Let's do it. Top of the day to you. May you roam the darkest places with me. Okay? It's time to roll up. I don't drink, weirdos. Y'all be want folks to be drunks because y'all are lame ass drunks. I don't drink for no reason. Who does? Oh, I know who. Yeah. You know, I make you ride the wind. Girl, if only you knew. Your favorites call me all the time, little hoe. Okay? Yeah. You have no idea. Okay? They bitter. Bitter, bitter. Buenas, everybody. Buenas, buenas. Like I said, it's a beautiful day to get it how you live, okay? Because like I said, I wouldn't dare come on here if I wasn't going to get it how I live this, okay? What is wrong with you, silly ors, okay? I guess the Queen Ogre has spoken. Continue to watch me, bitch, okay? Your free dose of television. Don't you just love it? Oh, I still haven't seen you hoes scalps. Where is y'all scalps? Okay. I haven't seen scalps that I'm snatching. I haven't seen, okay, these faceless bitches with fucking microphones. Where are you, baby? Where are y'all? Okay. Pop in and say hello like you always in this hoe. Okay. You know what time it is, girl. Ain't no love and light over here. Ah, yeah. Okay. No such thing, goofy. Dun, 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 dun. Poor things. What did you expect me to do? Sometimes I like to show my ass because I do that anyway. Okay, I like to be behind the scenes for a reason. You get more money like that when you're actually gifted. Okay, everybody don't want to be seen on the scene with your everyday favorite nobody weirdos. And some people are only talented, but like I said, for some reason the stalkers are in full effect. And like I said, I make you ride the wind, baby. Mine. Keep riding it. You'll ride it until I tell you not to. Okay. And guess what I'm doing later? Me and my raspy ass voice. I'm going back to the studio. You wanna know why? Because I'm getting paid to drop something and you're not, ho. Okay? And I don't give a damn. You just pay me my money. You can do whatever you want. Hit whatever note you can hit. It's yours. Okay? But until then, bitch, put some respect on my name, bitch. Because half your favorites can't even sing. Okay? They barely on their own back vocals. Y'all forgot, rapping ain't a gift. That's why everybody wants to be a rapper. Find a talent, whore. Oops. That's okay. That's okay. I don't really care about none of that, though. I played the game Uncharted. I played a couple of them. But I don't give a fuck about that. If you don't want to be here, scroll, baby. Magically scroll. You can always tell when lame black people from other places are in here because they can't check and they be trying their hardest to be funny. What y'all got going today? I couldn't imagine being a lame black person from a lame place. I know I look cute. Thank you. Still waiting on people to show their face like John Cena. What's happening here, hoes? Okay. How y'all doing? Must be nice for me to get more views in my short than you got in your whole video about me. Poor thing. Thank goodness I am not lame and I can articulate my own thoughts. It's a beautiful thing. What do y'all got going today?
Thank you.
Like I said, I know some people will love the random attention. I'm not here for random attention, okay? So I don't have to act thirsty and catty to get an audience. Poor babies. Like I said, real women don't compete, okay? Telling the truth shouldn't feel like someone is Rick James pimp slapping you. But for a lot of women and men who don't, want to be accountable, that's what truth feels like. And like I said, if everyone wasn't on here trying to have the same personality or be someone else's personality, no one would know who you are. Okay? And I'll say again, no one knows you, no one can know you on a place where there are damn near a billions of channels that exist. So the only way that someone could possibly know you on here like that is for them to scroll and find you, especially as a small content creator. They don't push you, okay? When you talk about controversial things, they also will ban you. So I think it's kind of cute, like I said, to pretend that you're special. And like I said, buen dia, buen dia, buen dia. Hit dogs are going to holler, holler louder. And when you finish hollering, make sure you cut your camera on and say hello. Until then, you bout have the same name as my cat, Shadow. Okay? And I don't argue with shadows or people, really. I didn't come here to bite my tongue or pretend like I am less than I say I am. I think it's gross how obsessed with like not being black women are. Like, why are y'all not obsessed with yourselves the way you pretend other people are obsessed with you? Like, are you okay? I do. I think it's really sad that so many black women are going through a identity crisis, a spiritual identity crisis, and so much more. They need a purge. They do. They need a purge and a cleansing. But they won't allow themselves to be that way because they hate what they can't be. And like I said, of course I make you ride the wind. Because it's my wind you keep trying to repeat. If you don't want people to call you out so you can pretend to play victim, maybe just don't steal content from people who are actual, real witchcrafters. I mean, it's really that simple. Okay, make it to the radio if you want to. It wouldn't be my first time, baby, or my last time. This is what I do. Like I said, I think people forget a lot of times as a preacher's kid, you are the church. Okay, I can play the piano, the alto saxophone. I'm very much what I say I am. Okay, guitar. Okay, it don't matter. This is what I do. Okay, this is what I do. If I need to sing back vocals live, this is what I do. Okay, I love to sing, and my gifts will make room for me, and that's not my only gift. Okay, and like I said, a lot of people who are ungifted hate when you are, and that's very much a you problem. Find a gift besides fake gossiping and trying to pretend you are the mean girls from the movie Mean Girls. Like I said, I grew up around white girls like that, and I had no problem with them, and most of them still voted for me instead of their friends for homecomings and proms. And you can check our yearbooks because I was in them winning all those things. So certain things I never had an issue with. I've always been the black girl who had her own hair. I've always been the black girl that really didn't wear makeup because my father was strict. And like I said, I don't care if you're upset because I am black Puerto Rican and black American. That's my heritage. If you're gonna be mad because you're not an exotical, brag on what you are. Okay, I'm proud of what I am because that's the only thing I can be. So it would make no sense for me to shit on other people for what they are, considering most of my family members are too fully black. Okay, American individuals who more than likely have the same identity, but weren't named the same identity. So that's not really anything to be upset about unless, you know what I'm saying, you're mad because you can't come on camera and be okay with who you are. And that sucks, but that has shit to do with me. Okay? See, one thing about energy, a lot of people would think when I come on here and I'm rowdy and they would think that's my energy. No, I'm just showing you what you look like, how you feel, and how you come off because you're angry. Okay? So if you're mad because I'm showing you what your energy looks like, be mad because that's your energy. Okay? You're uppity over nothing. You're jealous. Okay? You want to be callous, but you have nothing to be callous over. So again, your bald headed oh shit is showing, and you should fix that. Okay? You should fix that. It's not dysmorphia at this point, it's absolute lunatical thinking. Okay? You are a straight, insolent lunatic. Okay? And I prefer to be who I am because it makes life easier. Okay? When you can wake up, look in the mirror, and like who you are, love who you are, and stand on that. So, yeah, welcome. Bienvenido. Ok, bienvenido, puta madre. Ah, inyo mas yo rete asio aqui, ok? Nje por este si agora da este le torritisio o magari de ser da cachevo cheras. Okay, it's up to you, but I don't care. Okay, you're welcome to stay, you're welcome to do whatever, but you will respect my wind and my space. And if you continue, well, continue to be embarrassed. See, embarrassment comes from not being who you are, not being truthful. So when people wrap you in your lies, it becomes embarrassment. You can't embarrass someone that doesn't have shame. Okay? I don't have shame because I'm not doing what I'm not supposed to do. Okay? Find you some business. Find you a gift. Find you some money. Find you a personality because all you hoes are acting the same and it's strange. Okay? There's no way all you hoes just woke up with the same personality. And like I said, I've only been on here a year. Amazing how so many popular content creators are all of a sudden just talking about my life story and not just my content. Because, see, my content is based on my actuality, not shit that is popular culture. I don't give a fuck about popular culture. Okay, I'm not a gossiper. Okay, I'm not a person who sits on here worried about people that I know ain't shit. Okay, most of y'all got more money than y'all favor whoever's, and I feel bad that y'all don't understand that at this point. It's sad. Okay, equity doesn't really hit the same as your own cash. Yeah, like I said, if you don't want to be here, baby, there's so many people on live stream. Okay, and like I said, I find it funny that certain people never go live when I'm live because they're always looking at me. I have your eyes and your tongue, don't I? Oh, poor me. Bendito, ay la carretación, boba. Poor you. It's very, very, very temprano. Okay. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What y'all doing up this early? Okay, what time is it where y'all at? Y'all, I'm getting ready soon, okay, to go to the range. Why? Because we have a pew-pewing trip coming up. No, we can say hunting, okay? Can't tell you what we're hunting, though, okay? Let's see. It's early. It's almost 6:30. You hunt whatever season's in. None of that. That's not surprising. A lot of men have not hunted. Most men haven't hunted, but that's not a me problem. Okay, I think it's funny that a lot of guys don't understand most of their favorite whoever's have all gone hunting with their dads and whoever. So I think it's funny that more women have actually gone hunting with their dads and stuff than men have. Sad actually, but at the same time, as an adult, that's very much a you problem if you don't know how to survive. Certain things are basic survival skills. So I feel like why wait till something happens to put them to the test? And also, okay, you can also get your free range hunting and things like that. What are y'all talking about? I think it's funny that people pretend that telling the truth is violence. Okay, if you scared, just say that. But then again, just stay in your place. You wouldn't feel so threatened. Okay, stop trying to provoke shit you can't play with. It's that simple. Okay, go play with the fake exoticals. I'm not a fake exotical, nor do I consider myself exotical. Okay, you don't see my content about that shit. So if you jealous, just say that. Okay, don't be a weird hoe. Okay, like I said, I'm from the South. I ain't gotta pretend. Okay, if I want to flame your ass up, I'ma do it, and everybody in this hoe gonna be tripping out. Okay, I don't check like a lame ass white person, and nor do I act like a white girl or want to. Okay, I respect people for who they are in character, and a lot of people pretend to be who they are. I'm not gonna pretend. I spent all the years I needed to being, okay, as professional and everything else as I need to. Okay, respect is only given where it's due. And if it's not due, you're gonna get what the fuck you asking for because I can afford bond. I don't care if you can't. Okay? Stop playing with people. I don't even have kids. There would ever be a reason to play with me. Okay, and if that makes you feel threatened, well, maybe stop playing. Okay, you're an adult. Past a certain point, this is not high school. I know a lot of people come on here and they forget because they're childish and still think this is high school. A lot of people don't give a fuck about high school. I don't give a fuck about what high school you went to. If you got bullied, I don't care about none of that. If you want to steal my content and roam my channel and keep repeating my shit with you and your friends, don't be mad when I call you out. And like I said, if you can't come on here and show your face like a normal human being, like, damn, bitch, even Shamar shows his face. Like, do you know how many people come on here and show their faces? So to always be faceless while talking sounds very, very Wendy Williams ish. Like even Wendy Williams talk shit on camera. And Wendy Williams still just look like the letter P, okay, with a mask on, and you can't even come on camera. So imagine acting like the baddest bee, and your camera can't even come on. Okay, all these, I think it's sad when people forget. Bitch, I don't even use filters, okay, and shit like that. So when I come on here, you gonna know what I look like, and I've always been told I look better in person. So I'm one of those people. I don't care about pictures. I'm not a good picture taker. Okay, don't ask me for pictures. Pull up or something. Okay, I feel like a lot of people have forgotten you are not those filtered and highly edited photos. That's why y'all be mad. Okay, I ain't been online in so long. I didn't know it was like this. I didn't know y'all was pretending y'all filtered pictures and shit. But I don't care, little uglies. Okay, I do not care. Cut your camera on. Okay, and find some content. Hi, lovelies. What y'all got going today? No, you don't. No, you do not. I have a couple songs I'm gonna probably play for you guys soon. Okay, don't make me get the name dropping in this hole. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't imagine being this obsessed with someone who's so lame. Mm-mm-mm. You guys, it's time for my lovely, beautiful, raspy voice. that I own the rights to. You don't want, hell no. Y'all be forgetting, bitch. I grew up in church for real. Okay? Ride the wind. Okay? Stop playing with me. Oh, but this is nothing. You wait. You just wait. Cause like I said, you thought I'm very much a Leo, okay? I could come here and show my whole ass. Okay? At any phase of my life. Okay? Okay, bitch. You know what time it is. Stop playing victim. I make you ride the wind. Goofy hoe. I don't know what y'all expecting when you get a mother from Chicago and a dad from the fucking boonies in the South, in the country. I don't know what y'all think this is. Y'all done been in y'all goofy ass weird towns and shit too long, okay? Yeah, I bounce. Okay? You heard of New Orleans bounce? We bounce down here. Okay? We ain't anorexic where I'm from. We got enough money to eat. Don't be mad, okay? Like I said, life is wonderful when you are who you say you are, okay? And I love being who I say I am. Oh no, you want to hold me. Sounds personal. What y'all got up today? What do y'all got up today? Are y'all chilling? Y'all gotta go to work? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing today? What time is it where y'all at? You on the wrong channel. I don't have one of those, baby. Hola, Matthew. Soy de Estados Unidos, no Italy. Pero bienvenido. 8:36. Okay, what it do, ATL? How y'all doing? Shout out to ATL. Shout out to ATL in the building. It's pretty early where y'all at too. Y'all a couple hours ahead though. I'm used to being on Central Time. What it do, North Philly? Philly, Philly, Philly. I don't really know nobody from Philly. I do now. What it do, Philly? Al Green. Lord have mercy, y'all. My brother loved Al Green like so annoyingly. Can't sing worth a damn and just be in his car playing Al Green over and you'd be like, no, not this again. Okay? That's wild. Because my brother is not even that old, okay? My brother is still pretty young. So him playing Al Green is honestly a trip. Yes, he be wearing that shit out. I be like, man, if you don't turn this shit off, Man, you are not this old yet. But we grew up like all our uncles and shit, and even our dad. Like our dad is a preacher, right? Still to this day. But he always would play like old, like I guess to feel like hip, he'll play like his version of cool stuff, and we'd be like, "Damn, this shit ain't bumping, man." You know them whole songs by heart. You be in the car humming that shit like I'm a. Okay, you couldn't listen to other stuff, but you knew all the old songs, okay? But that shit be hitting though. You listen to what they saying, you be like, yeah, show is. Did you hear that, parent? No, it ain't. It ain't at all. It's crazy when you can't mind your business either. I didn't know minding your business was like a crime. I woke up, I had to do a couple rituals. I enjoyed them too. Yes, I did. Now, in a little bit, I'm gonna have to reset. Okay, I'm gonna have to reset in a little bit. Okay, this morning was very, very, well, full of release. How y'all doing? Hopefully, y'all have brushed y'all raspy mouth this morning before you came on my live stream. If you haven't, go do that. mm But yeah, y'all, I love old school music much more. Like I said, I love to sing, okay? I love to sing. I can rap as well, but I prefer to sing. Okay, I don't really consider rapping a gift. I feel like it takes so much more effort to actually hold a tune, and most people can't. They just, pretend acting like a thought is, well, a essence, which is crazy because what else can you do? Who isn't doing that? But then again, some people can't even do that. So I couldn't imagine what it's like to be that lame. Like I said, a lot of people are only jealous. Okay, and if you don't know what jealous looks like at this point, well, let's just be honest. It is a lot of black women. I could never find the time as a black woman to spend all my time talking about other women. So, because I am the main character in my life, it doesn't matter what people think of me. Um, most of my experiences are based on what the fuck I'm actually doing. So, um, of course, when I talk about doing my film and things like that, getting ready to put my film on Tubi and things like that, I have lots of things that I have time to do, like, well, put music in my background for my movie and go record those songs and, you know, whatever else I want to do. I don't think people understand if you're busy doing what you need to do, other people are not going to bother you that much. I only, okay, ride my own wind. So when my wind comes back to me, and something or someone else is on it, I need you to explain why you're on my wind. Because there's nothing you have ever done in your life for you to be riding the same wind as me. Okay? And when I talk my shit, I talk it knowingly. Okay? I do. I talk it knowingly. I know who I'm talking about. I can be specific about who it is in the industry, who's not. Okay? So I feel like imagine being upset because you don't know how many people pay me under the table to keep themselves relevant. Okay, like damn. Like I'm gonna need you to let folks do them. Okay, I don't care what your struggles is. Them ain't my struggles. Okay, and I also can say this: if I wanted to, okay, I would. If I wanted to be extra, if I wanted to be the next popping conversation, it ain't nothing to become a part of Babylon because that's the path, well, that I was expected to stay on. Okay, that's just the path I refuse. okay, to give my power to. I refuse. Okay, so if you mad, I can do the same thing and I can do it much better. That's what your gift making room does for you. Okay, and like I said, talking ish about other people behind the camera with a little bitty cheap Amazon microphone, that's not a gift. It sounds very much like you need to get a job. Okay, and maybe that's why they got rid of so many jobs, because you hoes are not working in the right areas. Okay, so don't be mad at me because I couldn't find myself talking about exoticals all day. If you're not one or don't see yourself as one, I'm not competing with no woman, white, black, whoever. I just have the experiences and well-roundedness. I can talk about certain things. I'm also not going to shit on men of a certain tax bracket when most of the bitches on here talking shit are beneath the tax bracket of those men they're talking shit about. So how can you talk shit about men who make more than you? You just want a man that makes more. So again, a lot of women need humbling. And the longer you stay on the internet, it's easy to see why you so offended because you're always humbled and being humbled. Okay? Well, do some work. Okay? Y'all always bob the building, do some work. Sugarfoot. Okay? Because what I do shouldn't hurt you that fucking bad. That's all I'm saying. Guys, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. And you know what I'm doing today? I'm doing quite a few things. I've already done a couple rituals this morning. Beautiful. Okay? I'm going to do a meditation. And then I have to do a little bit of prepping. And then I'm going to rest. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rest. Rest, 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 rest. Hydrate, rest. And then I'm going to the studio. Yeah, I'm going to the studio. And this weekend, I have a couple of things I'm doing. Now, some people love to post everything they do because they need, attention. I can't post everything I do because, well, I don't want nobody showing up that don't need to show up at the places I find comfort in. And it's usually because I can reserve those spaces of empty. Okay? So, yeah. I don't care if you want to show people what you do in a day. Most of y'all don't do shit in a day but watch women like me. And after a while, you be like, ma'am, you ain't got nothing else to do. At least we get paid for this shit. Okay? Like, at least we have the option to be, making money. Imagine, getting angry behind a microphone with no face. And, like I said, you're offended by fat ladies who are singing. I couldn't imagine. The Lizzos have these women shooketh. What y'all doing out here, fat ladies? Calm down. You're fucking up, fat ladies. You're fucking it up for the skinny ladies who have all the options. What do y'all got going today? It is so dark still. I'm surprised it hasn't like I said, it's almost 7 a.m., but I'm just surprised it's not brighter outside. I should have checked the weather, but I didn't feel like it. Sometimes I let the day come in, just open the window, let it feel itself out, see how it feels outside. That is my thing to do. I did yesterday. I bought like 10 of my common subscribers, whoever be commenting a lot and stuff like that. I bought 10 people yesterday lunch. So 10 people, I don't know if any of y'all come in here. I sent y'all $20 on Cash App. And I also sent you guys an email to where you can get a discount on my website for up to 75% off for like 14 days, probably like 13 now. But that was yesterday, like I said. So you're welcome to check your emails if you're subscribed to my actual content, where my services are. So yeah, I'm always grateful for those who are really supportive. Like I said, I didn't come online until I made sure I had what I wanted going in my real life. And nothing comes with you. So you should never be scared to let money go when you know it's going towards a good investment or even helping people, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with helping people. You ain't got to record everything you do either. That's why I said I'm grateful to all of the people who support me. So that's minimal, okay? That is minimal, minimal. Minimal, minimal. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. So strange. Yeah, I'm about to order me a I don't know. I don't know if I want a protein coffee or something. It's a restaurant called Dutch Bros. They have some really good coffees there that I like. I'm gonna see if how far away, cause it's different ones. I still be kind of choosy. You know, different ones, different. You know. Mm. Let's see if we got one I could do. But see, they take too long. Let's see. Wow. Is it that far away? It didn't seem that far away. Mm-mm, that's way too far. I think I'm gonna get Einstein bagels. I think. Mm-hmm. What is that? I don't know what that is. Hmm. Probably under your home. Y'all be so weird. It's too early. It's way too early to be like that. I don't know which one I want though. Hmm. Yeah, so I just placed my order for my stuff that I wanted for my breakfast. And yeah, I'm gonna play me some jazz and lay back. Okay. Because I deserve to. I do. Rest is a wonderful thing if you allow it to be. And being well rested is the most important thing. Okay? And let's just say I don't lose no sleep. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you ain't a hater, hit the like button. It's too early to be watching people you don't want to watch. Okay? I don't have Instagram, honey. I don't even take pictures. Okay? You would have to call me on a video chat of some sort. And usually every phone comes with its own like FaceTime system or whatever. And I use Android, so it'll be like Google Video or something that comes on the phone. Do I eat chicken hands? I eat whatever I want to because I'm grown and I can afford it. That's how that works. Yeah, I think it's a wonderful thing. What it do? What y'all got going? Mm, 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 mm. What's up, James? How you doing? How you doing, lovely? Thank you for tuning in. You say you chilling for right now? Chill in, honey. Chill in, my love. Like I said, where y'all from? I'm nosy. Now, some people I've seen here before, but it's a couple people I haven't seen in here before. And y'all know people be trolling pretty hard, so I be like, who are you? You from Georgia? Okay, what it do, Georgia? What part of Georgia you from? You gotta be specific. You gotta be specific. You say you're not a troll? We don't know yet. A lot of y'all ain't hitting the like button, so I be thinking y'all trolling or hating, cause it's free to do that. It's free to do that. Ain't nobody asking y'all for no money. Like, hit the like button, baby. If you wanna join the conversation. Augusta. What it do, Augusta? See, I like to give my proper shout outs and be specific, Everybody ain't from the same part. What it do, Augusta, Georgia? Okay, gotta be specific because you may not be like them other Georgia folks. You might be the coolest ones. So I need to know specifically. Yeah, I like these people. Okay. Yeah, I ain't no hater. Y'all know certain parts, they come a little different. So I like to be real thorough in how I meet people so I can, be direct in how I come at people. And thank you for hitting that like button, baby. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I do. Mm-hmm. Oh, honey, I know. Sadly, everywhere got they ignorant people, but some more ignorant than others. Some more ignorant than others. But I got you. I got you. Oh, I'm always having a wonderful day. See, sometimes I come on here and I have to be a little silly, but really, I don't think people understand the difference in you returning people's energy back to them and showing them what they look like, and people not realizing that's not my energy, that's your energy you're trying to give. I absolutely return energy to the sender. Okay, so I have no need to hold on to stuff that don't serve me. Like I said, I have other people that love me and depend on me being in the right state of mind so I can do certain things. So I don't have time to take on other people's, you know, insecurities. I'm not in high school anymore or anything, and even in high school, I didn't have those problems. So, we just live in a time of mental crisis. So it's nice to talk to regular people from time to time. And it's really, time to time. James said, I'm originally from Illinois. Okay, my mom from Illinois. My mom from Illinois. What part of Illinois? He said, but I'm in Mississippi. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. You right across state line. You right across state line. You ain't nowhere. Well, it depends on where you at in Mississippi. Let me not say that. Depending on where you at in Mississippi. But yeah, shout out to you, baby. Shout out to you. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, if you don't, it becomes you. And certain things, you don't let it become you. You let people know, I know what you're on. I know what type of energy you come in with. Let me send this back to you. Let me show you what it looked like on camera. Okay? And like I said, after you release, it feels good because it's never your energy. Sadly, a lot of people don't understand what it really means to be cared for and loved, even in spite of you. Okay? See, when I talk about like religion and stuff, people don't understand. People like Jesus and those fake figures, they don't love you in spite of you. They love you only if you serve them a certain way. And because you're not going to be able to do that, okay, because the spirit you're of trying to do that is not pure, okay, with good intention, okay, you're always battling, okay, something that needs you to be perfect. So imagine when something still loves you in spite of your hate for it. Okay? That's what love is. But sadly, a lot of people think love is nice, so they don't know how to receive it. Okay? You can't love everybody the same way. Okay? Everybody can't handle gentle love. Life ain't always be gentle. So, I appreciate the ability to be able to, read between the lines and understand what I'm dealing with. Of course I do. And I'm not the only one. It's a lot of us who vibrate on high frequency. That's why I love to come here and have those conversations, with grown adults who done came to, different understandings in life. And it ain't about life just being too short, but, if you're anything like me, you just watch so many people lose their battles all the time. So, hey, ain't nobody got time to be taking on no extra battles for real. I don't. I don't. I can't speak for other people. A lot of people love drama and stuff too much. Um, I always look at people weird who love to watch drama and reality TV shows, and it's strange. You should never be that bored to watch and love to watch fake drama and women fighting all the time, and half the people liking to watch all these women fight cannot fight themselves. Okay, so living vicariously through people who probably not even biological women. Okay, let's call a thing a thing. And it's sad, but is it really my sadness to bear? Okay, I don't think people understand why, when the world gets destroyed, why so many people who look like you are gonna have to go. But if you think about it, we have to understand why. A lot of people cannot be saved, and I'm very much a don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Okay, that's very much my opinion on most women. So I wonder how it is for men when it comes to bonding in this generation. But for women, it's like all women want the same personality. So when you meet women, most of them just trying to be you, like type weirdo shit, literally. They are, of course. That's why I say I don't. If I speak on things, it's not because it's my energy. It's because I can speak on it. I would never speak on it if it wasn't there to, in the first place. You have to create, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So no one's just talking about certain things for no reason, you know? There has to be some type of equal opposite that has happened. It's really that simple. Why y'all up so early? Y'all must have went to sleep like old people. Y'all went to sleep at like 5 o'clock, 7. Do, do, mm. Y'all, I cannot wait to record later. It's gonna be so lit. I do, I do, I do. Not for everybody though, but I'm glad that you can resonate because a lot of people can't. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, I gotta go do some inventory today. And then after that, I really don't want to go get it. I really just want to order the inventory and then sort it all out. Like prep some of it. Some of it I can prep early. But then some certain stuff I be having to smoke it and put it on, like different type of marinades for a certain amount of time. Like it just depends on what I'm making for my restaurant. So, but even so, I still like to get it done so I don't have to wait till the day of to do everything. I can just kind of be like, okay, let me take this out, let me do this. And like I said, because I'm newer to this sort of thing, I feel like I try to be a little bit more prepared. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Let me check Amazon and see when these things are gonna be here. Amazon been tripping lately with my packages being late. And it's one thing, like, I don't have Prime, I have Amazon Business. So my stuff, like, I should be able to order it, like, today and get it in, like, a day or two. Like, it'll be like, do you want it at 4 a.m. tomorrow or in between noon and 2 p.m. tomorrow? Like, usually it asks me. It ain't even been asking me, it just give me certain dates. And then it's kind of the dates been off too. So I'm like, mm-mm. I wonder if people been quitting or getting fired. They just slowing down so much. Well, it is a lot of sheep though. I like hot chocolate. I haven't made hot chocolate in a long time. I might make some hot chocolate today. It might be pretty good. Let's see. Okay, so it says it's gonna be here still pretty early. It says it's gonna get here tomorrow, but like I said, they've kind of been tripping about it, and I need to do some more sauce packets and I'm trying to think. It was something else I was gonna get yesterday. I can't think of it right now. I went ahead and ordered some more parchment paper. I'm trying to think of what I got. Gosh, what was I gonna get? I'm trying to think. It'll come to me when I'm not thinking about it. Y'all are up way too early. Why are y'all up so early? Why are y'all up so early? Now I'm curious. Cause y'all ain't at work. Y'all already said y'all ain't at work. So what is y'all doing? It's some certain seeds I'm looking for and I cannot find them anywhere. And they're like I know they're rare seeds, but I'm pissed off because I saw them like a few weeks ago. I did. I remember looking them up and putting them in my cart. And I was like, no, they're not here and they don't even show up in my cart. I was like, are they gone? Did they change them to a different name? And I'm just like, no, I need those seeds. So I'm like, And so now there's a couple of exotic flower shops I'm gonna call today and see if I can find some not really the same, but something similar when it comes to the same strand. But I need a dry breed of it. So that's the hardest thing to find. And non GMO at that. But I need that. I'm trying like I need it. I've been looking for it for a while now. It's kind of getting me like, what else is it? It's okay. I feel like it's pros and cons to having your own business. And like I said, I have a couple of small businesses, and I don't want more than two. Okay, I don't want more than two. Yeah, I don't. My small business, okay, therapy, um, that will always be my go-to. I don't know how long I'm gonna work my restaurant. I'm thinking about actually selling it to someone. Yeah, like sometimes people don't understand. You can sell people ideas when you can think for yourself. I don't mind selling my business. Give me the right price. I fuck around and give you some recipes too. Okay. Um, not nothing, deep family recipes, but a lot of stuff to me is like generic, like simple. Everybody kind of knows. So I feel like what's wrong with selling, your business for 300K or 800K, whatever you think it's worth. 20K if that's what you think it's worth, but me, I'm gonna drop a ticket. I'm gonna drop a ticket, tax it. So yeah, I feel like there's nothing wrong with knowing your worth. At that point, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. But I definitely say I don't want too much. I don't consider myself a boss chick type of person. Um, that's too much work. So yeah, I do stuff I know I can do easily. That don't take too much from me. So if I ever start doing too much, I'm gonna take that away. Okay, I probably could find those. I got some chocolate sunflower seeds, but uh, it ain't time for them yet. Would be planted. Mm-mm. Oh no. I bet she do. Yeah, I drank this tea this morning, and when I tell y'all, I know it's gonna have me going to the bathroom. I know it is. I don't know why I added a little bit of vitamin C to it. Like, it's like an emergency. Yeah, I just put a little bit of it in there, and I think it just kind of, yeah. It's like I feel it still. And I didn't even put that much in there. I put it in some green tea, and then some lemongrass tea, which is kind of like Rita and herbal tea. Um, yeah, like spiced tea, and mixed it up. And usually I like it like that. I just put a little honey or ginger in it. But usually that's what I use for my voice. Um, I used to put lemon, but I feel like the lemon kind of dry my throat out a lot. So I stopped putting lemon at all, and I just put honey. I don't even put the lemon. A lot of times I put more soothing things in there. But see, blackberry, things like this one, and so guava. It just depends on the sweetness level I wanted at the time, I guess. Hmm. You seem nice, but thank you. Thank you kindly. And thank you for helping me get these watch hours. Thank you kindly. Really. No idea. I would never know. Oh, damn. I forgot I didn't print them out yesterday. I didn't even print them out. Dang it. I think I need like 12 of them. I got, no, I probably don't need like five or six maybe. Because I probably could put two of them on one page. I should have did it yesterday. Thank you for the gift. I should have did yesterday because, like I said, I wasn't planning on doing too much today. But I definitely got to go print those out because I need to kind of mail them off. And then I need to go get some stamps. And the price of stamps are ridiculous. Like the stamps to put on mail, ridiculous. And I don't know if it's just where I'm at. I don't know. It's terrible. It's terrible. Let's see. Mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. I wonder what time she get off. I wish I knew somebody who knew how to play like really good percussion drums or something like that. My cousins used to do stuff like that, but they live in way different places now, way bigger cities and stuff. But I used to know a lot of people who could play the drums real good. I would love to find somebody who could play the drums live, like really, really good. It's just hard. Most people who do, they play for a church or something, so you just gotta look harder. But it would be nice to find somebody who could help with like live, to play with like a band. Like even if it's just a couple few songs or something like that. Like play with somebody playing the piano and the jazz, a guitar, something like that. Hmm. Looney Tunes, are you in here trying to flirt? Why you in here trying to flirt? Where your wife at? Where is your love of your life? Where? Everybody single online. Yeah, I got a peel on my face. And I fucked around and put it on my lips too. Why? I don't know. I was being extra. I was being extra. No, I could have just put my regular little turmeric mask on my lips. I don't know what I was thinking, cause there had some type of acid in it. And then after I put it on, it instantly burned. When I put it on, I was like, oh. I hurried up and wiped it off. I didn't even leave it on. And then afterward, I still kind of felt it. I was like, yeah, never again. But it say not to do that, but I was just being extra, cause being hard headed is a thing sometimes. Sometimes I am stubborn. Yeah. But I shouldn't have done that, because I feel like that shit still sting a little bit. Not like bad, but I won't do that shit no more. I tell you what. I won't do it again. I learned my lesson. Indeedy. Where? I did. I felt a little slow. No, I'm not your soulmate, baby. I'm just me. I'm just somebody who came on the internet. Okay. Your soulmate somewhere. We'll help you find them. We'll bring them to you. Make them cross your path. What do you mean? What's my zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? Do you know yours? Do tell. What is your sign, Nosy Rosie? You're asking quite a lot of questions. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, the cold Capricorn. So you're serious, huh? A very serious creature. I know some Capricorns, like three in my real life. Very, very self-strict people. When it comes to what they do, if that makes sense. Very, very serious in a good way, like get things done. But I don't see anything wrong with it, because it's like being around somebody who's really responsible. So to me, it's nothing but respect, because sometimes people like myself, we need that. We need that, Are you sure you need to be doing that right now? Okay, we can do this, a couple weeks. Like, it's nice to have responsible friends. Um, like I said, past a certain point, I don't have friends. I really have family. So it's nice to have family who stay on their okay, and make you stay on yours even harder. So I respect that. Every sign has certain things that they're respected by, should be respected by. Love and darkness. Hmm. Love and darkness, baby. But I'm a Leo. I am a Leo. If you can't tell. If you cannot tell, I'm very much a Leo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What you mean you figured that? How you gonna figure somebody's a Leo? That's you can't just figure that. You just gonna figure that. Don't be here lying. I'm talking about I figured that. How you figure that? You tell me how you figure that. It don't look like it's gonna be a cloudy day. I thought it was supposed to be, but it's not coming up like one. Which is not bad. Not bad at all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but there's signs that are way more intelligent than us. It depends on what about. I feel like Leos are curious, but not all curiosity is grounded in something with good intention, you know? I feel like when you're not healed, as a Leo, man or woman, I feel like you're curious about the wrong things in people. So you have to heal. Only then will you realize, a lot of people play on your gaudiness and things like that. You have to be humble. And being humble is not something most Leos know how to do. It doesn't matter male or female. It's just not something a lot of them know how to do, which is why it's hard for me to deal with them as a fire sign. It's easier for me to get along with other fire signs. Sagittarius. I love me and Pisces. Okay, me and Pisces, we be chilling. Okay, yeah, I'm really good with air signs too. It just depends on who it is. Mm. Mm. Hold on, y'all. What's up, everybody? Let me put this up a little bit. That's on one way. Yeah, we don't want that all over us. Okay, we just chilling. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's a vanilla latte with caramel, honey, and an extra espresso shot. That's what I wanted. Be having to ask the what you call it to put it in there. I'd be like, yeah, I'll give you like $10. Then I got a bagel. Let's see my bagel. I'm gonna show y'all because I can. This is my bagel. You see it? It's my bagel. Yeah. And luckily, it's already split into a half. It's already split. So I'm gonna put this like right here. Yeah. And it's my bagel. Y'all are welcome to join me as I eat. Thank you for the gifts. You are too kind. I didn't hear that yesterday. Great. She said which one? I don't know which one. I really have no idea. Okay. It's good, but it's filling. And by the time I want something else, it is not going to be the other half of my bagel. I said I was going to have some beans and some bread today. I love butter beans. Put me some meat in them. I don't know if I want to or not, though, just because I didn't feel like cooking them. I might just do me a Caesar salad and a pasta. Regardless, I need to figure it out because after I do my workout, baby, look, I need to have everything already planned out. Like on this. Okay, take my shower. Okay, put on my clothes. Okay, set my alarm. Because like I said, after I do my everything else, okay, for a few hours, I'm going to sleep. Because I deserve rest. And like I said, I like to record at different times. just because there's less people out, and it just kind of helps you like just be more at ease. I feel like certain times of day are like really busy, high energy, high frequency. Um, a lot of people in one area, a lot of phones and tablets and computers and whatever's, buildings running, calls running, like the whole business thing. I think of how many buildings, just, the excess energy I don't really want to be up with. I'd like for it to all be kind of contained. So that's what I be thinking about when I do certain things. It just kind of helped me be in my zone. It's very simple to do when you know why you're here. Are you guys ready for the summer? Yeah, I know it's the winter, but are y'all ready for the summer? Next year's gonna be a really interesting summer. I think it depends on where you are, but I can't wait for certain things. Mm, mm, mm. It's so cute. Oh, that's not bad at all, honey. You guys, do y'all want a Christmas concert this year? I'ma re-sing, like I'ma rewrite all the regular Christmas songs and sing them for y'all. Are y'all gonna come in and get y'all a free Christmas concert? Please do. You might like it. You might be like, it might make your holidays special. And I know people get tired of the same Christmas songs, right? Right? So step by, get you a raspy Christmas concert. Mm, 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 mm. I wish I could share my bagel with y'all. Those of you who are nice. I think it's a very nice breakfast to have. My kitten is waking up like, what are you doing in there? She always be acting like I'm leaving her out of something. Like, no, girl, you're fine. I be giving her like a mixture of like I said hard dog food, hard cat food, and wet cat food. But she's so spoiled, she kind of now be wanting just wet. So I be trying not to give her too much so she don't like, I don't like this one, but she does pretty good, like eating both. I just feel like, just so I know, because I know raw fish and different things are what they're used to in nature, I try to make sure I still keep her a good balance of rawness in her diet. It's still better for her than all the processed hard dog, kitty foods. So yeah, and like I said, it's not that expensive. I know certain fish is not real and stuff, but you can always go fishing. Okay, luckily, that's one of my favorite pastimes to do is fishing. So yeah, I love fishing. Yeah, I got like 3 indigo plants, and one of them I need to kind of probably put it in a bigger pot. I don't know why it's like seeping. I think it's because like the last time that I poured water in it, I was trying to get like a pour some flour food in it, and I think it's making it seep. Cause that's what I was thinking. What was the last thing I put in it? I think that was the last thing I put in it. Maybe I should have done that. But luckily, I only put it in one because I didn't know how I was gonna do. Oh no! I'm trying to think of what time. What time did I put it up there? I don't know. Do y'all want me to record when I go to Arizona in the desert? I don't know if I'm gonna have service, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have service when I go, but I can always record it for you guys if you're curious about what Arizona looks like in certain parts of New Mexico. Y'all let me know. It's a couple things I need from out there. Now, one place I've never been to before, and I was told it's not on the map. So, you know, me being extra, I'm always like, it's on that map probably. But we gonna see, okay? I feel like past a certain point, you have to be really careful about where you go to because it may just be a portal trap. And even if it's not, I feel like it's interesting to just study the ground there past a certain element, just to do a little digging, see what's there or what was there, at least. And believe it or not, New Mexico is so empty. I'm just confused why New Mexico is so empty. But I won't wonder for too long. I'm just gonna explore. Okay. Oh no. You guys, I hope you have a marvelous day today. A marvelous day. I am doing whatever I want because I can. And I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna do something good for my body. Okay. And I'm also going to be posting some things in my Patreon. Not today though. Over the next couple days. It's going to be the start of a series for some of my newer, okay, sorceress. Okay. Like I said, if you are interested in knowledge, okay, the knowledge is there. Okay. For those of you who are interested in starting, okay, my new Empress class, you are more than welcome to reach out to me in private. My email is in the bio, in the description, and I'll tell you the cost. You'll be able to cash at me, get confirmation, and you'll be able to do private classes with me as well as with the group. Okay, if that's what you're wanting. If you don't want to, you don't have to. This is only for people who are serious. Okay, and you are absolutely, as a man, welcome to join. As a man, you will have different things that you will be doing. So unless you don't, value your own divinity, I'm not going to give you anything that would cause you to lose your battle to anyone. I support all people. Okay, I do. I don't care if you're gay, straight, black, white. I don't care about that. If you're a good person, you're a good person, and I don't take that away from people. Let's just be honest. Most races still have more bad people than good. Okay, so I don't care about that other stuff. If you are interested in your healing and bonding and cleansing the way you need to be so that you can align and actually use your power to attract what you need, okay, and destroy what you don't, okay, you are more than welcome to reach out and go from there. Like I said, I don't think a lot of people take the time to be accountable, but when you do, it's a beautiful thing. And privacy is one of the best things you could ever have when you're on a real spiritual journey. Okay, your real spiritual journey is not going to be a collective, it's going to be selective. Okay, it's that simple. So, you're more than welcome to get the knowledge if you want it. If not, prepare in other ways. Like I said, everything is not for everybody, but I absolutely do know that authority and wisdom is for anybody who wants it if you're willing to elevate and rest there. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's always a pleasure. It is always a pleasure. And like I said, even if I don't see you guys again, happy holidays. Thank you for the likes. Okay. Thank you for the gifts. Okay. I'm always grateful. But remember, you don't have to come here and send anything. Just come with good spirits. Hit the like button if you're not a hater. Enjoy the conversation. If it's not your type of conversation, politely just scroll. That's simple. To everyone else, okay, thanks for watching.